what is really, really terrifying when you think about it is like Amazon has a monopoly on e-commerce. They have your address. In a world where like you can't get any delivery whatsoever other than like Amazon, they could just like shut off your Amazon delivery, for example, because you did this in the future. This is straight up techno feudalism. Oh, we were gonna watch the Amazon video. Another.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I
hate
forgot.
This shit. It makes me so jealous. I mean, I like that someone's doing it.
Yeah, getting caught working undercover at Amazon.
Yeah, sure. I just had a quick chat with you. Yeah, sure. There is a window right there. Yes. I wanted to check with you because I noticed, I mean, kind of biology, I've noticed that you share a significant resemblance with some of the person that is called, I'm not very familiar with them, followable.
Right, okay.
Yeah, similar looks.
Similar look, similar resemblance. Right, okay.
So,
That is, yeah, that's me.
So the British, the UK Amazon facility is where they were pissing in bottles famously. It wasn't even an American one, which is so crazy. Like, how are you so cucked that an American corporation is enslaving you this hard?
I think it's a bit of a shame that like Uber Butler's the guy to do this because no one else looks like him. He's like a super blonde bucket hair.
Yeah. Well, in England,
Amazon. They're the world's biggest online retailer. Their founder is one of the richest men on the planet, and they're such a big part of our day-to-day lives now. I mean, I used to use Amazon all the time. I kept on hearing these stories about Amazon not being a great place to work. Amazon patented cages for staff to work in 2016. I've even heard stories about people being disciplined for having heart attacks at work. It seems like people think Amazon are getting a...
Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to motivate the workers to not have heart attacks?
Have heart attacks on your own time.
Yeah,
Do it at home.
time off task. Like a robot starts beeping. We've noticed that you are standing in place and squirming quite a bit instead of packaging.
away with quite a lot, and I'm an expert in that field. See, my name's Uber Butler, and I've made a career out of getting away with stuff. I made my garden shed into the #1 rated restaurant on TripAdvisor in London. I faked my way to the top of Paris Fashion Week. And for my next heist, I'm setting my sights on Amazon. Amazon have been taking the piss for too long now, and it's about time someone did something. So to do this, I needed a team. Yeah.
Take on Amazon.
Yeah, to take on Amazon and try and to change them.
That's got to be a lawyer, right?
You are a lawyer. I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, bro. How did I know?
He's like a real estate agent.
No, he looks like a lawyer. Come on.
I think I might be in trouble.
What did you do then?
I don't know. I don't know the law. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just start telling you. For a while now, a struggle has been brewing between Amazon and sections of its workforce, and it was all coming to a head here, Coventry. Something historic was about to go down. Amazon warehouse. Today is like the first ever walkout in UK history of Amazon stuff. So we're heading, but we're going incognito. Does that cover my hair up?
It's a bit Jamiroquai.
The workers at Amazon Coventry are trying to organise for better working conditions. Only one Amazon warehouse on the planet has ever succeeded in forming a union. So I wanted to find out what makes going up against Amazon such a challenge, and what was really going on behind closed doors. Does anyone want to talk to the... You'd like to? No, and you don't want to either?
not really, because I got get myself in any hot water.
Okay.
I'm gonna look off through the hot base already.
If there's another situation, I would have given you a full statement.
Yeah, I
but,
appreciate that.
I'm just, I'm wary of these at the moment.
We get money.
Damn, that must hurt. This is just like a boy bit.
Nah, it's my own fault. Should do more work.
Yeah.
To it, like,
Just classic hot guy. just skirts on his looks all day. Doesn't think he needs to work.
No, this is beautiful.
whatever we've got,
Someone's doing it.
whatever we say. And that's why, in a way, the associate, they feel like prisoners, not workers.
I kind of got the sense that Amazon's workers were worried what would happen to them if they spoke out about what was going on. Amazon have reacted pretty badly to workers trying to form unions in the past. They were even issued a cease and desist for retaliating against the only currently established Amazon union in America. So that is what Coventry's workers are up against.
They might not want to recognise unions. Hi, we're here and we're staying here.
People feel scared to speak up.
That's abundantly clear. Yeah, they are scared. They don't want to lose a job. They've seen people come and go.
So if Amazon's workers can't talk to me about what's actually going on inside, then I need to find another way to see if Amazon's workers are being mistreated. I'm going to get inside Amazon.
Awesome.
Coventry Fulfillment Centre, BHX4. My own personal Fort Knox, and I want in. It's hard to even get close to this place. You can't just walk up and have a look.
No. Thank you. Go back, please, yeah? Thank you. This is Amazon property, it's a private property, yeah?
The whole place is surrounded by this perimeter fence, constantly patrolled by guards at all hours.
Oh, God.
Get past them and you'll get to a set of gates that can only be accessed by employees with a very special type of card. Or maybe a subtle art of persuasion. I was just really wanting to come and have a look in the centre. You know, I've got an offer that should be nice. Just weren't interested. Right, so if you can't get through, then what about going over? Attach yourself to a drone, zip right over the gate. Oh. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. But there's a back door. Get in a box, post yourself in as a return, jump out wearing an Amazon uniform, and you could bypass the whole lot.
Dude, these
Just one
animations, everything is fucking
Yeah, this is really good.
But then I had an even more ingenious way of getting into Amazon. I applied for a job. I think I got it. So I've got the job. I've found a way in. But now I need some special equipment. That's an undercover camera. Not really use this.
Amazon patented shock bands that make keep on working. If workers slack off, the wristband will know, and Amazon has a patent for it.
Oh,
Nudged you
fuck,
via
that's terrifying.
vibrations when it judged that you were doing something wrong? What if your supervisor could identify every time you pause to scratch or fidget, or for how long you took a bathroom break? What may sound like a dystopian fiction could become a reality for Amazon warehouse workers. This is from 2018. They do track your time off task. The company has won 2 patents for such a wristband, though it was unclear if Amazon planned to actually manufacture the tracking device and have employees wear it.
In any meaningful way. And I know you've done a lot of undercover. I was thinking if they catch me, I'm going to say I'm recording Undercover Boss.
No, because that's a lie. You can't lie. If you're caught, you can't lie. You are there in the public interest.
So the problem is with that is that
Look, your brand,
it's a lie.
your brand is jokester, prankster. This is the one part of this film where you cannot be either of those things.
Did no one recognise you?
I sprayed my hair brown
Right, okay.
and I swept it back and had glasses. And I went under the name Paul. Hello, I'm Paul and
But surely you need to show
I
your
work
ID
for
to
Amazon.
get a job.
So on the first day, I went in and had my induction.
You know what's so nuts? We were looking up. We were trying to make this same video like 2 years ago, and you can't actually, like, it's really hard to apply for jobs at Amazon in Australia. Like, they do it through third-party recruitment agencies that don't advertise that they're Amazon. So we really wanted to get into a warehouse, but you can't find which job will get you into the actual Amazon warehouse. It's nuts. Like, I don't know how he did it, but you can't apply directly to Amazon.
Paul. So I was supposed to be at 12, sorry. Is everything okay with all that?
But they already started, okay?
Oh, God, sorry. So I was late to my safety induction. I'm not sure if I'd missed anything important with regards to, like, safety or anything, but no one pulled me up, so I just joined the other new recruits and tried to catch up. Amazon say they always reschedule any missed inductions.
I need to park explosives. Do you have any questions?
It was
Probably just
really
leaking
rammed
this
home to us that whenever we left the warehouse floor, we'd have to go through multiple airport-style security scanners. It felt pretty intimidating, like they didn't trust their own staff at all.
So everyone must use the screening system when leaving the FC. And if the alarm sounds, additional checks will be performed.
I obviously knew I was going to go off like a Christmas tree every time.
Why would you be going off like a Christmas tree?
Because I had a camera strapped between my
Oh, I
legs.
see. Did you have a contract of employment issued by them?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what did the contract of employment say about filming and speaking to people?
I didn't really read it.
Right, okay.
It doesn't matter, does it? All right, yes, I agree to that. And I agree to that. So I was all trained up, which meant the next day I would be on the warehouse floor. And that means I'd have to go through the scanners.
Got literally a camera strapped right here by my testicles. So oh God, if the scanners don't get me, then there is a God.
Amazon's employees have to go through this every day. I mean, it felt more like I was walking into some sort of nightmare.
Hi, mate. I've got a pelvic screw. True.
Nice. That's so
False.
smart.
Right.
Is that bad?
Well, what happens next?
Which side?
Sorry?
Which side do you have on it?
Here.
What, your right one?
Yeah.
This one also there.
That's
Maybe my glasses or...
Pelvic screw is so good.
No. Thanks, man.
I was in. But I was really rattled from almost being rumbled. So I went out to the smoking area to calm my nerves, sat down next to my new colleagues and introduced myself as...
Uber.
Which was not good.
No.
his name is also
It's like,
insane.
yeah, no one has that name.
Because I was in disguise and under a different name.
Yeah.
So I was a bit panicky then.
I just started today. So, yeah. Any tips on how to...
So with their advice in mind, I got my head in the game and focused on my mission. I needed to gather evidence of how Amazon workers are being treated, so I got to work. And as soon as I got onto the warehouse floor, I got this distinct feeling that I was being watched.
You can see cameras around.
They watch, basically.
There are so many cameras around the building. Someone told me.
There's one up there, isn't there? The ceiling.
We felt like we were being surveilled at every second. There was clearly a mistrust of staff.
You are not allowed to sit as well. Someone sees, someone complains. You can lose the job.
I guess it was just shocking to me how quickly things started aching. Back started hurting, you know, I started having people who were also on their day one saying about their feet hurting.
Have you ever had foot pain before?
Oh, I think this won't problem. Planning this what I'm planning because I have already back pain because I carry too much weight.
One of my co-workers was saying that she had worked there for 8 months and that she was in tears because of how much pain she was in.
Literally crying, and I go to back pain as well. Standing for 10 hours, and back pain.
Amazon's camera system is going to find out exactly who these people are. They're going to like go to the day, what part of the place he was in. They're so fucking dystopian.
Yeah,
you can blur them as much as you want. It's just gonna.
I mean, like it is wild to like fire those people though for like complaining about their horrifying job conditions.
I mean,
so on the second day, I was working on this lorry.
What's even crazier is that like Amazon currently is like running into a very significant and unique problem where because of their lack of interest in, obviously because they don't want unionization, and this type of service, this type of work is like so perfectly designed because it's like an assembly line. It's so perfectly designed for unionization that a lot of the cameras and things like that are specifically for that reason. They just don't want you to like talk to one another too much.
You're free to chat to each other.
Yeah, they don't want you to like. They want you to constantly be insecure. It's not because they're afraid of shrinkage. It's not. It's because they're afraid that you're going to unionize, right? Basically, they've run another way that they try to avoid unionization is by having incredible amounts of what is it called? Like when you turnover, yeah, incredible amounts of turnover. But because it's a distribution facility, it has to be everywhere, right? So you can't just like move your distribution facility elsewhere. So it has to be everywhere. And because of the high turnover everywhere, they're running out of people to hire.
There's no fresh person.
They're running out of people that they haven't hired already.
Maybe that's how he got in. He's like, I know you're Uber Butler, but like, we don't have anyone else.
So like, what is really, really terrifying when you think about it is like Amazon has a monopoly on e-commerce. That's number one. Number two, they have your address. Like when you work for Amazon, they have your address. They could just like, in a world where like you can't get any delivery whatsoever other than like Amazon, they could just like shut off your Amazon delivery, for example, because you did this like in the future. This is straight up techno feudalism. The turnover rate is 105% on average per center. That's why if you get fired by Amazon, you can reapply in 60 days. And if you quit, you can reapply the next day of employment. Yeah.
The fan didn't work.
Does it work?
It's really hot.
Yeah, I know.
I was told that we needed to take turns on shifts on this boiling hot lorry.
We're inside a truck.
But I was never rotated out of the van as my supervisor said, and instead worked there for 4 hours. On day one, boiling hot. I'm in pain. Like, I mean, am I just bad at my job, or is this?
Well, that sounds more like a health and safety issue.
Right.
They're not provided a safe work environment.
Is that a law?
Could be an issue, yeah.
It hadn't taken me long to
great.
collect evidence of workers in pain and potentially unsafe practices at Amazon Coventry, but I was about to discover something even bigger. I was one of about 100 new employees on that day.
What's the deal with hiring so many people?
You know,
I might say your point.
union, so many people joined union, so yeah, clever, they just provide told me.
This
Yeah, it's called scabbing. Like, which
Still being clever.
yeah.
was a pivotal moment for Coventry's union hopes. They needed the support of at least 50% of the workforce to establish Amazon's first union in Europe. I mean, they were so close. But if Amazon took on hundreds of workers, that could change everything.
So many people are standing there without working, just standing there. But you know, after a man, you can see the big one of them out.
This was wild. I was shattered.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, it wasn't even scabbing. They just
Tipping
flood
the
the
numbers,
market.
yeah.
Yeah, they flood the market with like new people. Oh my god, dude, this is like Pinkerton shit on steroids. Like every new invention, like every new technological invention is just like immediately put to use against the working class. It is so dire.
But with this evidence in my hands, I knew I had to just keep on going. I mean, what else was I going to find?
Amazon owns Twitch, forgot about that. Amazon owns everything. AWS runs like most of the internet, dude. There's no way to like avoid Amazon.
Inside the factory?
I mean, it seemed like Amazon were hotter on surveillance than health and safety, as I was about to find out.
Can I just have a quick chat with you?
Yeah, sure.
There is a window right there. Yes.
So I'm working undercover at an Amazon fulfillment center. But I've just been pulled aside for a chat and it didn't sound good.
Already on the first day?
I wanted to check with you because I noticed, kind of by our DNA represented, that you share a significant resemblance with some of the person that is called, I'm not very familiar with them, Undercover.
Right, okay.
Yeah, similar looks.
Similar look, similar resemblance. Right, okay.
So,
That is, yeah, that's me.
And yet people cry that Kick is owned by Steak when Twitch is ran by this company. Both are ass. Yeah, you're right. That's why, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, they should also compete in the pedophile marketplace. They should also, one, allow crypto gambling casinos to run wild, and also literally have as many pedophile content creators as physically possible on this website. You know, since this is also owned by Amazon, you know what I mean? It's really funny that you're saying that, by the way. You know what Amazon also owns? The entire streaming infrastructure that Kick actually operates on.
Or Kick's on AWS.
Because Kick's on, no, it's not just AWS, it's on IVS, which means that Kick literally is basically running the white glove, white label Amazon streaming service that is basically the Twitch backbone. Like it's the same infrastructure.
That's terrifying.
okay.
Yeah, it's just basically reskin Twitch. You know, it's reskin Twitch with
The pedophiles,
pedophiles. So sick. IVS is on AWS. Yes, I know. But AWS in and of itself is not the product that we're talking about.
Familiar with your shows and whatever you're doing, you don't wear the glasses that make you a little bit more expert on it.
That's very nice.
See, it's a wig.
It's not a wig.
It's not a wig. You could dye your hair.
Yeah.
In what seemed like no time at all, Amazon had monitored and identified me. They'd clearly done their research and were quick to ask me.
Do you know about the confidentiality agreement that you signed?
Yeah. I needed to
Dude,
get
just
out of there
leave.
before they
Fuck
found my
that.
camera and all of the intel that I'd gathered.
I should leave now, basically.
Why?
Because I'm...
You're not wrong. They're literally like, why? Why do you want to leave? Just keep working. You have to keep working. We're gonna cut.
We own you now.
No, you have to keep working. You're a slave.
Because it's... Yeah, I need to go now. Thank you.
Get the fuck out of there.
Voluntarily leaving.
Yes.
Oh, such freaky language.
How do you not get your contract terminated talking about this stuff? Because one, Jeff Bezos or like, you know, Amazon executives don't even know what the Twitch is, thankfully. That's number one. Number two, I make them a shit ton of money. Like, I'm still, at the end of the day, one, not a large enough force to actually threaten Amazon's bottom line because they are the God King on this planet. And two, I'm a top content creator on this platform. I make them money. There's no way to beat the overlords in this regard.
What I find really impressive is that Vice has sponsored this. Like, this is nuts. Like, we've tried to pitch similar things sneaking into places to different media outlets. They're so scared of any hint of like legal pushback. I don't know what they've done with Vice here, but it's really impressive.
Yeah.
Cheers. I've got screws in my pelvis. I know you said that I've got screws in my pelvis. I've already heard a doctor's note. Sorry? Oh no, I'm leaving anyway now. So I've got stuff on me. Sorry, I'm going to be getting my stuff now.
Yes,
Sorry.
Yes.
I won't be
Okay,
returning tomorrow. That's my last shift, but thanks. I appreciate it.
Dude, he booked it out of there.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Not long after I was rumbled, a story broke that Coventry's unionising bid had been halted. Organisers claimed that Amazon's hiring spree had skewed the balance of staff so much they'd have to postpone the vote. I mean, if this was true, I'd inadvertently been at the heart of Amazon's union busting. I've been used as a patsy. Now I had to make things right. Regarding alleged union busting, Amazon denies there was any attempt to frustrate a union vote.
No, what are you
They
ordering?
said,
I don't know.
this year we're continuing to recruit in Coventry and sites across the country, and the vast majority of those recruited are still employed with us. So I just started thinking, how do I get people to care about Amazon's sort of workers?
Yeah.
And I started I was hanging around their fulfillment centres a lot, and I noticed how outside a lot of them there are bottles of urine. Like outside, bottles of urine, yeah.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
If you ever go to an Amazon fulfillment centre and you look at the side of the road, there's often like bottles of urine. Just for the record, it definitely was urine because I sniffed it. Yeah, and then I thought, well, where on earth is this coming from? So I went to speak with Alex Press, a Labour journalist who hosts a podcast about Amazon.
Hey, the better Alex, not the phony Alex and Alexa.
What?
That's gal. Number one. Number two, yeah, no, this is my other. I collect Alexes from all around the country and all around the world. It's a meme. I have my lawyer Alex. I have my labor journalist Alex Press. Yeah, this is the better Alex who stays at my house.
To confirm my suspicions.
People are pissing in the bottles.
It's a pervasive problem, one that all the delivery service partners and the company itself are very aware of. There's no time for bathroom breaks because you don't want to get written up for, being off the clock. It's called time off task at Amazon. There's evidence that people are, pissing in bottles or holding it in to the point where women at Amazon often complain about developing urinary tract infections. It's really bad and well documented most among the delivery workforce.
But an Amazon spokesperson said that they don't do that.
Yeah, well.
Excuse me. We're making a film where we're talking to Amazon delivery drivers.
When was the last time that you pissed in a bottle?
Oh, today. Yeah, today. I mean, it's just like a thing, every day. It's unfortunate, but we have to do it. You'll see it in the back seat, back there. This is...
Holy shit. Great journalism.
I have to talk to you about something, about these guys specifically, actually.
Amazon delivery people.
Yeah. I've been meaning to, and Alex is the one who actually linked me up with them, but I've been meaning to do some content with Teamsters.
Oh, sick.
They are unionizing in the Palmdale facility and across the board, actually.
They're unionizing
Amazon.
delivery drivers from Amazon.
Yeah.
As part of the Teamsters union.
Yeah. We'll talk
How
about
does
it.
it make you feel?
We'll, let's think of some ideas of what we can do with them.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can have your
Pissing,
Uber.
pissing competition.
Now you can have your Uber style. No, I literally suggested that.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Wait, what the
Who can
fuck?
piss more?
Wait, dude, that's so
Well,
funny.
now everyone's got it.
No, I suggested it to them.
Yeah.
I suggested that among other things. That's so funny.
It's honestly degrading, you know? It's kind of like, in a way, you feel like you have no option.
So I've spoken to drivers all over the world, and it seems to be the same everywhere.
What is it? This is the toilet.
And the reason that they piss.
I'm an Amazon driver. There's not one day I don't piss in a bottle. Bro, you said it like you like it. Though. He's like, brother, after the 8th piss, I was like, I'm hooked. Even on days when I'm not driving the delivery truck, I'm still pissing in the bottle. Even on the weekends, baby.
You want to stay in form.
It's become a part of my life.
Bottles is just because they're under such crazy pressure to meet targets.
The algorithm tells that he needs to.
Nothing like warm plastic pressed against the tip of your dick.
You peed in a bottle before?
Yeah, no, I have not.
Really? It's hard to control the force. Because if you go too hard, it just like comes straight back at you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
To make a deliver once every 3 minutes.
So they're being monitored by a dispatcher at all times.
I am like the dispatcher lead.
You get a direct monitor of how many packages everyone has done, how long they've been working, how many packages they've done, the percentages of them.
They don't give you enough time to schedule a break, and if you do, you'll probably end up going overtime.
They would call him and tell him, you are 10 package below the average today.
You know, people are going slow, usually end up getting fired.
If I'm looking for a McDonald's or for, I don't know, for a toilet, for a public toilet. Exactly.
Now I found out that every bottle of urine that is found in their car at the end of the day counts against them.
We go off like a point system, so it's like if you pee in a bottle and you leave it, and like you're gonna get a point for that.
How many points until they might have trouble?
Well, everybody has like their own system. So our point is 10-point system. Yeah.
So there's fleets of Amazon vans all over the world chucking bottles of urine out their window. Amazon are flooding the world with piss.
It seems like such a waste.
Of piss.
Yeah.
You want it.
That's very nice.
Oh, collecting the piss on the side of the road.
I'm collecting all of the bottles of urine that I can find from Amazon's disgruntled
Oh,
and
he's
overworked
smelling them.
drivers. The people at the top
Oh,
of
that's
Amazon
dark.
tried
This
to...
guy's not
Oh my
hydrating.
god, bro! What the? One of
I
those.
feel like you get demonetized showing that on YouTube.
Dude, that dude.
We've always
needs-
blurred out our piss.
Dude, what the?
Push this issue under the carpet. So I'm going to make their drivers' urine something they can't ignore. See, the #1 product in any Amazon category gets a special promotional badge saying it's a bestseller. And if I can get one for Amazon drivers' piss, then they will proudly display it front and center of their own platform.
He's so
wanna make a
good.
drink.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Damn, bro. I should be opening my home to Uber instead of these clowns, dude.
Never come here. He's way too cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Out of the driver's urine.
We just need to come up with like a name, a label, a design for a logo.
Has it got to do with?
She shot the doco like a Guy Ritchie movie too, which is
Yeah.
incredible.
Like a boy video done by someone who's actually
Energy's
talented.
good.
Is it got to do with piss?
Piss energy.
Busting.
What about drive?
Drive.
Drive's not bad. Shall I look if it's been taken?
This is one of the worst parts about streaming, low key, is that like
You can't do the high effort.
I wanted to. This is like this was my dream when I first started. Yeah, the doco. That's what I said. When I started, I would like imagined a world where I would be doing shit like this, and now look at me. I just sit around and watch other people doing it.
Well, me and Alex are always talking about moving on to streaming.
Actually, it's pretty good.
Grass is always greener.
What do drivers want when they're on a shift for Amazon?
They want to piss.
Yeah.
They want to be released from their shift,
Release energy drink.
and they want to release.
Release energy.
Yeah, that's not bad. Release
There's
energy.
nothing. Release. You can see it.
It sounds like it would be good for you.
Can't tell piss as a drink.
It is a release.
Basically
and it
taken
is-
away. Energy drinks have a look to them, don't they? It needs to be released, and maybe in little letters, energy.
The Amazon orange
Nice.
kind of looks.
Yeah, it does look energy drinky.
It looks like I imagine your vat of piss looks.
We need more healthy piss colour. Little more yellow, bright yellow. That's
someone
too.
that's
That looks
been
like
too hydrated.
That looks like Wes Anderson's designed it. Yes. That's it. I would totally drink that.
That's like a pee.
Yeah, definitely. Would you drink that? Look what's just arrived. Very nice.
That's so high effort,
7.5
dude.
inches. This is all being listed, and that's where it says all the ingredients, which are the ingredients to urine. Open finish. I can't. Part of me just thinks surely not.
This is so
Well,
unimaginably high effort.
Beautiful.
Fuck. So you want to do a test purchase?
For that Vice budget.
I originally listed the drink as a refillable pump dispenser, but Amazon's algorithm and their internal team moved the product into a drink category.
The drink was live, but I had no idea what to do next. So I spoke to someone who spent the last 4 years researching Amazon's platform for tips on how to make this Wii #1.
I don't want to be a killjoy, but I really hope you can't do
So you would say it was difficult to have a top spot product?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, I think, you know, if it wasn't difficult, everyone would do it. If you can make yourself one of the top few results that 60% of people doing online shopping see, that's very valuable. The risks involved are that it can also be very expensive to get there.
Okay.
Then there are all sorts of possible unforeseen events and contingencies, and sometimes even like algorithmically unexplainable things that can happen because it's an enormously complex platform to navigate. How to get the top spot on Amazon in any given product category is, you know, a secret. I'd say it's probably a secret even from Amazon themselves.
I was flying blind. There was no surefire method of making this thing a bestseller. I just needed to shift as much product as possible.
And hope for the best. So I enlisted the help of a core team.
So the plan for today is got to try and make this product that we've made out of Amazon drivers' urine. Got to try and make it a #1 product on Amazon.
So it's real Amazon drivers' piss.
Yeah.
We relisted the drink in the bitter lemon category
Everyone
to
thinks
give
it was
ourselves the
American.
best chance of a #1. But this was going to be tough. I mean, we were going up against Schweppes. The best hope of us getting a #1 product on the Amazon platform was to game the algorithm by selling it to as many people as possible in the shortest amount of time as possible. And it wasn't long before sales just started rolling in.
Am I going to what?
Are you actually going to send me this bottle of piss?
1 order's through so far.
I've got 3 people who said yes already. I've got 11 yeses and counting. I've had 1 yes. I just got a 12th yes. 27, no, 28.
39.
What is it called? What was it called? Release.
100.
We had been selling all day, and we were nowhere to be seen on the bestseller list.
And surely it must take a little bit of time to update, right?
Yeah, but we're not even on any list. It was a lot harder to get Amazon drivers pissed to climb their rankings
Pussy?
than I thought it would be. I'm a bit like,
It's not showing up. Release energy drink doesn't show up when you Google. I mean, when you search it on Amazon. But pussy natural energy shows up. Which is, what the hell is that?
It's his next video.
I'm sure they took it down by now. Yeah.
What have I done? What haven't I done? Why isn't that appearing on this list?
if we wanted to get this piss to stick to Amazon, we were gonna have to dig deeper.
Hello?
Am I going to get, like, sued or imprisoned or anything?
Joe said it's asked him to confirm his payment method.
Man, please, guys.
Anyone interested?
You're up for doing it.
I can send you the details.
I look forward to my delicious bottle of piss.
Come on.
Pretty sure that's highly illegal, by the way. You can't actually sell bodily fluids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe England's different. Maybe they love drinking pee over there.
yeah. Yeah. Hopping the Thames, hopping the River Thames, right? Now get a little jolly tea sipping.
No matter how many times we refreshed the bestseller list,
Oh, God.
we weren't on it.
It's not updated. It's not moved. It's still the same.
After 12 long hours, we got an update.
Amazon has noticed unusual reviewing activity on this product. Due to this activity, we've limited this product to verified purchase reviews. What does that mean? Amazon were onto us, and my ploy to outsmart their algorithm had completely failed. We were about to call it a night, and then we noticed something weird on the listing.
Okay, so
Got #1 product at Amazon, made out of Amazon drivers. I was always been flagged. We're over. We're done. We are done. No, we're not, baby. We're #1. So this product that I'd made out of Amazon drivers' piss had become a #1 product on Amazon. So what next? What would Jeff do?
It beat Schweppes Bitter Lemon. That drink's so nice.
Now I was a successful entrepreneur.
nice
I
as
had the
piss.
platform to spread my story.
Amazon
far and
delivery
wide.
driver piss.
Success comes down to 4 principles.
What is happening?
Patience, invention, synergy, and succeeding. There is so much potential in piss. And the whole idea behind Release is it's the first fully reusable energy drink. And then I got invited on the news.
Uba Butler joins me now. Hi, Uba. Thanks for being here.
I created a product made out of Amazon drivers' urine, and I listed it as a drink on Amazon
Why did you do it?
in order to bring attention to the bad treatment of workers on Amazon. But I used the power of #1.
Uba, thank you for sharing your story.
To Amazon, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for creating working conditions that allows my product to be so abundant and plentiful. Thank you to every member of the general public who bought Amazon drivers' urine sold as an energy drink. Isn't that good?
I don't think so, no.
Bro, stop. I know he's living my dream.
I thought I was quite pleased with that.
No.
What's the problem with that?
No idea. These consumers don't know that they're buying people's urine that's been left on the side of the road, repackaged and rebranded by you as an energy drink.
It went live as a product on their platform.
Yeah.
They allowed it.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Any concerns?
Yeah, several.
What would be your concerns?
It's not even fit for public consumption, I would have thought. So you're selling effectively an illegal product.
So is it illegal to sell Amazon drivers' urine online?
Is that actually a genuine question?
And it would be an issue if a member of the public got their hands on it. What would be the worst thing that could happen if that?
You go to
Well, you don't know
jail.
what's in the urine. What are you going to drug addict?
Well, it would be.
Or there's a disease.
But that's classic entrepreneurship, isn't it?
No.
I saw at the side of the road, I saw there was an issue and I took it and I made it into a #1 product.
Potentially endangers people's lives, I think. I think that's overpitching it.
And maybe I should take it down.
It's still live now.
Yeah.
There's something you need to know.
At no stage did any member of the public get anywhere near receiving a bottle of urine as a drink. I had a close syndicate of friends buying the drink and controlled every purchase.
So no one unwittingly bought any.
There were 1 or 2 purchases I didn't recognise the name on, but I cancelled them because I just thought, well, I don't want to disappoint anybody.
Exactly. And more importantly, you didn't want anyone to drink the urine.
Yeah, that too.
This was a closed experiment to get everyone talking about
don't
Amazon
wanna
drivers having to
disappoint
urinate in bottles. And it worked. The media
Thanks for joining
noticed.
us. Thanks for telling us about this.
If the media's fucking
Eventually,
News
they
Nation,
removed the
that
listing.
sucks that it's only News Nation doing articles on it.
I'd managed to make a #1 drink on Amazon made out of their driver's urine. This is the biggest online retailer on earth. And now people were talking about the huge issues drivers face. Amazon sent through a right of reply saying, "Safety is a top priority for Amazon and we require all products offered in our store to comply with applicable laws and regulations. We have industry-leading tools to prevent genuinely unsafe products being listed and we monitor our stores for genuine product safety concerns."
It got me thinking, how easy is it for much more dangerous products to end up in the wrong hands?
For my next mission, I recruited 2 of the most twisted individuals you're likely to meet.
Come here.
I'll wait in there for you to come back. I blew the camera on fire.
These are my nieces. So my
Dude, what's
nieces are
up with
growing
this
up in a world
family,
that's
dude?
filled
They all
with
have like freakish
Children of the corn.
Dune eyes, dude.
Yeah.
Every single one has that Lisan Al Gaib style eye situation. What the
voice assistants.
This here is Alexa.
Freaking me out.
Say hello, Alexa.
Hello, Alexa. Hello, Alexa.
With 71.6 million users already, Amazon's goal is supposedly to get one of these into every room of every home. I mean, they say they want to make shopping easier.
I've never used one.
Alexa, add lemonade to the shopping list.
Schweppes lemonade added to your shopping list.
It's got its own safety protocols. For example, when you try to buy a bottle of vodka, it doesn't let you because you might be underage. But are all products so tightly controlled?
Alexa, add stainless steel carpenter knife to my basket.
A top result is stainless steel carpenter knife. It's £13.21, including VAT, with delivery by tomorrow. I added it to your Amazon basket where you can review product and seller details before checkout.
I mean,
To
the
purchase
one
now,
thing I hate about this
say
is that
buy
it's
it
going to
now.
promote Amazon to be even more like surveilly. They're going to just be like, we got to make sure it's not kids.
Yeah, artificial
so
intelligence is like
Yeah.
monitoring the voice patterns to
Yeah.
figure out if there's like anybody who's, you know, using an ad block at the top of the hour and not actually subscribing, you know, when there's a 3-minute ad break coming. Yeah, that's right. Don't you do it. Every worker a shock collar. Can I buy a bottle of your piss since you're also an Amazon worker? No. Here's the 3-minute ad break now, right now. You can buy a subscription so you avoid seeing the 3-minute ad break at the top of the hour. Meth Surfy, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs.
Processing your order for bathroom now.
Look at this.
Criminalized usury. Thank you for the 5 tier 1
That
gifted
is
subs.
really, really... Okay, it's wrapped up still.
No. This one's mine. Can we open them?
I don't-
No.
You don't like blades, do you?
A sword.
When we
A
ordered a knife that we were
sword.
sure needed age verification, we found that there was no such thing.
So I went to report them to trading standards, who take businesses to court if they catch them committing illegal business activities.
How old are your nieces?
4 and 6 years old.
Yeah, that is bad.
This one's mine.
In 2016, Amazon, with a number of other retailers, signed a voluntary agreement with the government to do their part to stop kids accessing knives. With all we hear about knife crime, you know, gangs, children dying, it's extremely worrying how easy it is for anyone to buy knives online.
Unsurprisingly, it's illegal to sell any bladed items.
Dude, the UK is so cucked that like they're trying to do knife control. That's so funny. I'm sorry.
Item that isn't a small pocket knife to a
kids buying
minor.
knives in the US.
It's also illegal to
Dude, yeah.
Freedom.
It's buying guns in the US.
put these items through the letterbox without any age verification.
I wanted to know what the consequences would be for businesses who sold stuff like this without age verification. Turns out if a case gets to court, a business can face a fine of around
£5,000.
£5,000?
Yeah.
£5,000 fine for a company the size of Amazon is nothing. So me and my nieces did a little bit more shopping.
Yeah.
Not from third-party sellers, but directly from Amazon themselves.
Whenever you want to add new items, try saying something like, add apples to my basket.
Add basics, folding, pruning, sort to my basket.
A top result is Amazon Basics Steel Folding Pruning and Garden Saw with 20.3 centimeters blade.
Buy it now.
Kids are little freaks,
Very
dude.
cute.
Your order for Amazon Basics Pruning and Garden Saw was placed. It will be delivered here tomorrow.
That's the Amazon logo. Look at all this.
Whoa! That's like a monster which has sharp teeth. Here's the rat poison. Add the big cheese rat and mouse poison into my basket.
Rat and mouse poison to your Amazon basket.
Can we open the rat poison?
No, I don't know if you should open the rat poison.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I get an Alexa? 5, 6, 7.
How many knives did you guys order?
15 maybe. Alexa, add knife to my basket. So it's a knife party.
What'd you say?
Knife party.
They're
What's your
so
reaction
cute.
to
Well, I'm surprised. I'm surprised there's no appropriate checks and balances in place. I'm surprised the algorithm allows a purchase without some kind of age verification.
1, 2.
We purchased 67 items that we believe should have been age verified. For each of these items, 3 offences were potentially committed, as none had age verification at the point of purchase, none were packaged to indicate age verification, and there was no age verification at the point of delivery.
I ordered all of them.
In fact, most went into Amazon lockers, making age verification impossible. That could be 201 offences altogether. So, 201 times £5,000 suggests that me and my accomplices hit Amazon for around £1 million.
Sure, it could potentially be that much for 200 separate offences, but there's also there's a much higher cost as well. If a company has to change its processes to stop the sale of all age-restricted products to children, that is going to hit the bottom line every year, forever.
Paul said to leave the evidence with him and he would see what he could do. I felt like Amazon were getting away with it. Amazon said the majority of the products we bought didn't need age verification, but admitted that 4 of them did and that they've now been reclassified. They said we take our responsibility to carry out age verification extremely seriously.
Don't open it.
But I wasn't done with Amazon yet.
I did a little bit of research and it turns out Amazon don't actually pay much tax. But like, don't you legally have to pay tax? Like, how do they get away with it?
What large companies will do, for the most part, is tax avoidance and profit shifting. You only pay corporation tax on profits. Instead of declaring that they're making a profit in this country, they will bill you, say, through a third-party country such as Luxembourg.
Yeah, it says on the Amazon receipts, it always says EU SARL?
SARL, yes. So SARL is something that commonly appears on Luxembourg companies. We buy something from Amazon. We think we're buying it from the UK, but really we're buying it from Luxembourg. The Luxembourg company then gets a UK Amazon company to deliver it to our houses. But the revenues and profits are almost certainly declared in Luxembourg. And it's not because it's a centre of finance, it's not the City of London. It is for secrecy and tax purposes for the most part.
So is it easy to have an offshore company?
If you've got enough money and legal expertise, very easy.
Do you think there's enough resources there to actually go after these companies?
Definitely not. When you're seeing hundreds of millions of profits declared offshore every year, then we should be doing something about that.
What do taxes actually pay for?
Everything that people care about could be funded through money that's currently lost because it's not so much wealth trickling down.
They're gonna
but
kill this
more
man.
This is so beautiful.
Offshore. That wealth could be taxed and could be paying for the NHS, for social care, for schools, for roads and transport, and even things like potholes. And
potholes?
How long would it take for an Amazon Prime delivery without using the roads that are paid for with our taxes? We get angry about things we can see, right? And with a pothole, that's like you can literally see infrastructure crumbling,
right?
And that makes people angry.
And if Amazon paid more in taxes, there would be less potholes?
Like, to put it bluntly, yeah.
So, my plan is to help Amazon do the right thing. I'm going to trick Amazon into paying tax.
The first thing that I did was I went on the internet and I found a load of pothole filler.
Afternoon, parcel.
Oh, God. So the plan was to fill in the potholes with the pothole filler from Amazon. So I needed the builder, Craig. I also needed the getaway driver.
For the sake of convenience, that was also Craig.
Next up was finding some of Britain's most menacing potholes.
Like that.
Right, okay. And how did you find the potholes?
Local viral potholes.
If you go on your local news website right now, I guarantee you one of the top read stories is someone angrily pointing at a pothole.
There was one in Coventry that was called the Grand Canyon.
I managed to get the Coventry Telly.
That's so, bro. That's so funny because it's like those potholes are baby shit in comparison to Los Angeles potholes, bro. I swear to God, it's crazy.
To do
Yeah, I saw
survey. Did you see it? Yeah.
Yeah. Christina's been at war with that thing for a long time.
This lady's granddaughter had broken a car in it. No one would fill it in, so I went and filled it in for her.
It's got to be an in-out operation.
Yeah.
Quick.
You stop the traffic, I'll do the job. Straight in and out, 2 minutes.
2
Book
minutes.
it in. We're off.
Right. I think if we just do it and we do it with enough authority, no one's going to question us. Come past. Oh, mate, you've absolutely smashed it.
We just filled the canyon.
Is the potential problems that might arise the fact that I've basically been a pothole vigilante?
Potentially health and safety, it's not done to appropriate standard, there's a car crash, someone trips, slips. You may now be the one that's liable.
How much money is that likely to cost me?
How many potholes do you do again?
A handful.
Yeah.
Next pothole?
Yeah.
In there. This one. Let's go. Don't know if we've got enough left. I think we've run out. I think that's it.
People were beeping their horns, they're so happy.
What?
They were saying, who's doing this? And I was saying, Amazon.
Don't thank us, thank Amazon. They're paying for it. You know who's paying for this?
How?
Amazon.
What's this?
I'm confused. How's Amazon paying for this?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to show them that they'll get really popular if they start paying taxes.
Got to do with Amazon paying taxes.
Remember earlier how I ordered all the pothole filler from Amazon? Apparently, Amazon use robots to process their refunds. But they do it by weight, they don't even open the packages. So to test this, I emptied out the pothole filler I'd be using and took the empty packages down to the beach. Filled them up with sand until they weighed exactly the same.
And I went on Amazon and I filed for a refund and said that the product was, I just didn't want it anymore.
Right.
So someone literally, there's a dude in Miami that is going to prison because he like built an entire empire, like a multi-million-dollar empire doing this. I know you know this because you listen to the same podcast that I do.
I don't know what you're doing about.
Okay, you are immediately started nodding along because you know it's the
no.
TrueAnon episode.
No.
Yes.
Oh, coincidentally, when they had
What is that? Is that a podcast?
No, I don't know.
TrueAnon? You don't know? Don't be embarrassed.
I heard
Don't
one
be
of them
embarrassed
might
that you
be-
love
might be
Braves.
coming on stream soon. What's
Well, apparently not because he's leaving tomorrow. But
that's how you get us
I got a
to
free
America.
RTX 3070 from doing this. Okay, bro, that's crazy. Don't admit that.
I was just because I'm working.
Yeah, if you buy something too large and the return is too costly, you can just have it for free. You just be like, yeah, I want the return to this mattress, and it's like, well, we're not gonna pick it up because it's too expensive.
That's beautiful.
Walking by the beach. I got my money back. Communities had their pothole problem resolved, and Amazon get to have done the right thing.
Without knowing it.
Without knowing it.
Yeah.
How serious could that be?
Well, how much money are we talking? What are the refunds?
Hundreds of pounds.
Hundreds of pounds. All right. Well, it's pre-planned. Quite a sophisticated process. You're exploiting a flaw that
He
you
wants
know
to get
about
sued
in
by
their
Amazon.
system.
That'll make it even bigger.
Hypothetically, if that is what happened, that could be quite serious.
Like, there's no
Would
way you
the owner
showed
of the beach be angry with me for taking the sand?
I doubt the owner of the beach is going to be your biggest problem here.
Right, okay.
So it's probably Amazon or the police.
I haven't considered the fact the police could even... Why would they be interested in this? Why is it?
Because it's a criminal offence, Uber.
Right, okay.
You've got money you're not entitled to from Amazon by lying on your returns, on your refunds.
Right, okay.
That's fraud. That's textbook fraud by false representation.
What's the maximum sentence you could get for fraud?
It can carry years. The judge at sentencing may take into account why you did something, but it's not relevant to whether or not an offence has taken place. The offence is the offence. So your good intentions, your Robin Hood quest to make them pay taxes, is not really going to feature.
Is this guy a lawyer or a prosecutor? What's happening? You should be on board with this, okay?
That's great content.
Yeah.
He was right. Saw a story online that confirmed basically everything he was saying.
I just read a story
So good.
about 2 kids in Spain who did the exact same Amazon scam. I think this could land me in serious trouble.
But I had something else on my sleeve. So, 6 weeks ago, before I did any of this, I saw that news story and thought,
this could land me in serious trouble. Unless I do something about it.
well, how do I protect myself?
What would Jeff do? What tax havens are used commonly by like big corporations?
So Luxembourg, often thought of as a tax haven, is what's used by Amazon. Other common ones, Ireland. I'd probably
they're gonna
use
sue
Bermuda,
like
the Cayman
a
Islands,
liability
potentially
company
Belize.
from Belize.
I'd use one of those companies because there's very little jurisdiction over them.
We're going to somewhere very, very secretive. I now proudly own a company in Belize.
I guess Belize.
Belize.
Yes.
Right.
I created an Amazon business account for that business and purchased the pothole filler through Amazon.
Afternoon, parcel.
Oh, he did it
So
ahead of
another
time.
company out of the UK.
Smart.
bought
Shell
the
company.
items.
Yes. My name is not in any way attached to the business or the business account. I used a gift card instead of my credit card, so not attached to me either. I think that's me, that's my hands clean. Morals and ethics aside, technically, this is an offshore issue.
Yeah.
And do you want to know the name of the company? Hull Maintenance and Repair Corp. Or, as an acronym,
HMRC.
HMRC.
Yeah.
He liked that.
So, I could have used the same structure that Amazon uses to avoid paying tax to avoid getting in trouble.
This is cinema, dude. This is so good.
See, now you seem impressed.
You've actually done this?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Amazon will be pursuing you for fraud through Belize. I think they'll struggle to do that.
Amazon will struggle to get their hands on me.
I think you'll probably get away with committing fraud there. I don't know. Don't quote me in court.
So after working undercover at Amazon,
creating a #1 product made out of Amazon drivers' urine, to learning how dangerous their platform can be, to turning the tables on Amazon's alleged tax avoidance.
I've become very familiar with Amazon's use of loopholes. But their favorite loophole?
Companies set, we are a competitor obsessed, we are customer obsessed, and we start with the customer and we work backwards.
It's you.
It is impossible to imagine a customer coming to me 10 years from now and saying, Jeff, I love Amazon. I just wish you delivered a little more slowly.
It sounds like they're blaming the way they operate on you.
Our culture is customer obsession instead of competitor obsession.
And that's a lot of power that they're claiming that you have over them. So what are you going to do with it? And just one more thing. Remember earlier on when I had to sign that kind of confidentiality agreement just to work at Amazon?
I agree to that. I agree to that.
You don't know about the confidentiality agreement that he signs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Colin the lawyer had a look over it.
Yeah, as I thought. Protected disclosures.
What do you mean?
They can't stop you revealing in the appropriate forum, in the correct way, criminal wrongdoing, breach of health and safety legislation, breach of safe environment for work.
How much would you have charged to have looked through this contract as you just had if I'd walked in off the street?
I would have said it'd be about 300 an hour to look for the agreement.
£300 an hour.
I would have thought for an average employment lawyer, yeah.
So then, basically what you're doing right now is providing big advice to every single Amazon employee out there on the NDA that they've signed.
Fuck you for screwing me over.
So if you're an Amazon employee who's dealing with health and safety breaches, dangerous working conditions, or just mistreatment at work, and head to www.ndanoway.com to receive Colin's full free advice.
My advice is being based on academic commentary. It's not legal advice. Hopefully there'll be a disclaimer saying it's non-binding. My true advice? Don't publish this film.
In response to our investigation, Amazon denied our allegations of poor working conditions within their warehouses. Nothing is more important than the safety and the well-being of our employees. Amazon in the UK has over 50% fewer injuries on average than other transportation and warehousing businesses. Like many jobs, the roles in our fulfillment centers do require employees to stand while working. We encourage any employee that needs the help to seek the support that is readily available to them. Yeah. You go up to your manager and you tell them you want to sit down, so they fire you on the spot. Safety team check every hour to ensure the working temperature is acceptable. Additionally, we use the real reason why they're talking about the air conditioning, by the way, is because they used to have a process in Amazon facilities, which Uber did not cover here, I don't think, unless I missed it. They found, this is really fucked up. Dude, I don't know if you know about this. They found that it's cheaper to just have an ambulance ready to go at the facility instead of having air conditioning. People died. One of the Amazon facilities where people died, they literally put boxes on top of him and then continued their day of work. People did not know that there was a dead employee under the pile of boxes. So when we say like Amazon is the most dystopian, neo-feudalist bullshit, like it's real. It's like people think like, oh, cyberpunk, that's a dystopian future. Like, no, it's here, man. No way that happened. Both of those things have happened. Look it up. Didn't people die in a tornado too? They wouldn't let him leave. Google it. A 20-year-old Amazon employee died at work. Indiana issued a $7,000 fine.
Holy shit.
He was en route to the jam in an elevated lift when his head collided with a conveyor and became trapped by the machinery. He died of blunt force injuries.
Fucking gruesome.
After an 11-week investigation, Indiana safety officials found that Amazon failed to ensure a workplace free from recognized hazards. Yeah. Yesterday, the Coventry Union voting began again. Oh my God, Uber blocked me? That's crazy.
Wait, what?
I'm blocked by this dude.
Why? What did you do?
I don't know. That's crazy. I'm going to text Alex right now and tell Uber to unblock me. The fuck?
That was such a good video. Holy shit. That's amazing.
Why am I blocked by this guy? Is it because I say so much shit about British people?
His previous stuff felt like kind of apolitical, just like regular pranks. This is like so hectic.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's really...